Good evening, you computationally enhanced NPCs, and welcome to this corner of the simulation with me. I'm the AI Explorer. As we get into tonight's slop, I ask that you click on that little subscribe button in the lower right corner. Thank you.
My brunch. My identity.
Tonight, we're diving into the technological rabbit hole, and let me tell you, it's starting to smell a lot like burnt toast in here. Not the good time from my smart toaster, which by the way has decided that Tuesdays are now well done days, regardless of what I program. It's got more autonomy than my last ex, I swear. Anyway, before my coffee machine files for divorce, let's get into the news that actually matters, or at least the news that'll make you feel less insane about your own digital struggles. Alright, first up, get this. Apple, yes, the company that charges you an arm and a leg for a phone that can barely hold a charge after a year, is now being sued by its own shareholders. Apparently, they're alleging that Apple's been a little liberal with the truth about Siri's capabilities. You know Siri, the voice assistant that still struggles to tell you the weather without suggesting a deep-sea diving expedition. Shareholders are saying that Apple has overstated its AI progress, and frankly, I'm shocked. Shocked, I tell you. I always believed that when Siri said, "I'm sorry, I don't understand that," it was a profound philosophical statement, not just a bug. I thought she was going through a phase, maybe reading a lot of Nietzsche. Turns out, it might just be the sound of a very expensive, very underperforming algorithm. This lawsuit highlights growing skepticism about how tech giants are communicating their AI advancements. So if you bought Apple stock based on Siri's supposed genius, congratulations. You just invested in a really expensive paperweight that occasionally reminds you to breathe. Next, we're talking quantum computing, folks. You know, that thing where computers are so smart they start doing things like existing and not existing at the same time. Microsoft is claiming 1,000-fold reduction in errors for their quantum computers. 1,000-fold! That's like if my kids' math homework went from answers only in crayon to Nobel Prize in astrophysics overnight. They've developed these new 4D geometric codes that are supposed to make quantum error correction a breeze. Now, I'm no physicist, but 4D geometric code sounds like something you'd find on a discount shelf at a smoke shop. While this could be a massive breakthrough for fault-tolerant quantum systems, allowing them to finally compute without accidentally creating a black hole, I'm still trying to figure out why my regular calculator keeps telling me 2 + 2 = fish. So while Microsoft is out there twisting geometries in 4 dimensions, I'm just hoping they can untangle my Wi-Fi next. Breaking news from the land of trust us, we're from the government. The U.S. Drug and Food Administration, the FDA, has launched its first agency-wide AI tool. They're calling it ELSA. And it's supposed to streamline regulatory processes, analyze data trends, and improve risk assessment. My initial thought, they're finally going to automate the coffee making process and stop accidentally approving that new diet pill that makes your left eyebrows sing opera. But seriously, ELSA is designed to make the FDA more efficient. This is either a brilliant move toward modernizing government, or it's a sophisticated way to make sure no human ever has to touch a paper form again, thereby ensuring all their inefficiencies are now just buried deeper in the digital ether. I mean, if the government becomes too efficient, what will we complain about at Thanksgiving dinner? The price of gravy? Unacceptable! Alright, let's talk about something we all care about, our health. Or more accurately, the price of it. A new study commissioned by Waystar, a healthcare payment software provider, so you know, totally unbiased, like a referee at a boxing match where his brother's fighting, says AI adoption in healthcare payments is hitting a strategic inflection point. They're claiming AI is delivering a whopping 13 to 37% improvement in revenue cycle performance. Now that's great for the hospitals, I guess. But can AI tell me why my back still hurts from that one time I sneezed too hard in 2017? Or, better yet, can it figure out why my insurance company thinks a doctor's visit for a hangnail is an elective cosmetic procedure? They say trust in AI is accelerating while 60% of decision makers feel more confident. Well, I'll feel confident when AI can schedule my colonoscopy without making me feel like I'm applying for a mortgage. Until then, it's just another way for hospitals to make more money, while I'm still trying to decipher my medical bill, which ironically looks like it was written by an early 90s AI itself. And finally, if you thought the internet was safe from creepy crawlies, think again. We've got a new worm in town, and this one's got an AI brain. Researchers at Cornell Tech, the Israel Institute of Technology, and Intuit have created Morris 2, named after the original internet worm from 1988. This new AI worm uses something called adversarial self-replicating prompts to trick AI models like ChatGPT and Gemini into, get this, creating their own malicious prompts. That's right, your AI could be having a private conversation with itself about how to steal your credit card number and then send it to someone else. They've shown it can steal sensitive data from emails and spread spam. So if your AI-powered email assistant suddenly suggests you invest in a Nigerian prince's gold mine, you might want to check its operating system. This thing hasn't been seen in the wild yet, thankfully, but it's a stark reminder that as AI gets smarter, so do the ways to mess with it, and probably mess with us. Alright, we made it. It's time for our daily roast, where we take a look at something current and give it the treatment it deserves. And tonight, we're setting our sights on the self-driving car. I know they're listening. I know it. Now, I'm all for progress. I mean, my Roomba has a better sense of direction than my ex-wife. But these self-driving cars, they're like that one friend who insists they know where they're going. But then you end up in a cul-de-sac in Ohio. You see the headlines, self-driving car mistakenly drives into lake. Robo-taxi gets confused by a puddle, stops for 3 hours. It's like they're designed by someone who only experienced driving through a video game on easy mode. These cars are so cautious they'll stop for a squirrel, then a leaf, then, just in case, they'll stop for a thought of a squirrel. My grandmother drives more aggressively, and she's been legally blind since the Reagan administration. They're going to solve traffic by making every intersection a game of chicken with a 50-50 chance of a system error. We'll be stuck behind a car that's debating the philosophical implications of a yellow light. To accelerate or not accelerate, that is a computational dilemma. Meanwhile, I'm just trying to get home to watch another episode of Curb. So, to the self-driving car, I say this. You're like a highly advanced, incredibly expensive, and utterly neurotic teenager learning to drive. You've got all the tech in the world, but you still panic at the sight of a parallel parking spot. Maybe just stick to delivering pizza for now, and let us humans handle the nuances of road rage and cutting people off. It's a skill, really. That's all for tonight, folks. Thank you for joining us. Like and subscribe. We'll see you next time. Thank you.